What the heck? Okay. Oh, but yeah. Welcome back, guys. Oh my goodness, my gracious, look at my hair. At some point, this bad boy is going to have to return. I thought about doing the backward cap today, but you know, that looks a bit strange, doesn't it? It makes me look 10 years younger. Now, I said in the last reaction that he's going to make them fight to death, didn't I? You freaking watch. And look at those eyes. We've just unleashed something.
Let him go.
Oh.
Kill it. Stay out of this. He's my friend.
It's not up to me anymore.
Oh my God.
I asked you where your loyalties lie. Prove it to us all.
Oh, for God's sake.
Brother against brother.
What did I say?
Winner goes free.
Prove your allegiance as winner goes free. That's cap as well, by the way. If Daryl wins, he doesn't go free.
You know me. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do.
Oh, just don't play any of this nonsense where he like...
Loyalty to this town.
I think Merle's acting right now. I think this is an act.
You really think this asshole's gonna let you go? Just follow my lead, little brother.
I told you, man. Come on, Merle. I can't believe I'm actually freaking saying that. Let me just try something. Is that worse or is that better? I can't freaking tell. And it's mad though, because it took one episode for a decision to change my perspective on it. Surely the Doctor has some kind of conflicting views as well. And if anything's gonna... Whoa! Come on! Wait, they didn't leave at all? You know what's great? Oh, for God's sake, did you see that look on his face? So here's Andrea now. Surely, for goodness sakes, finally, she knows what to do. Oh, this room, this setup's not it, is it? God damn it. This is working out smoothly. Barring no one gets kidnapped or shot now.
Arena, this way. You're not going anywhere with us. You really want to do this now?
Yeah, it's not the time, man.
Little help would be nice.
It's kind of cool seeing them back, but I have a feeling like we're delaying the problem.
Go.
Okay, I understand Rick's skepticism because of what he did and what happened. Oh my God. Well, it's safe to say that infection is well and truly breaking. For goodness sakes. I'm not happy about that. Almost every single person at that village is innocent. Bro, what's Glenn gonna think as well when they have freaking Merle?
Now we got a problem here. I need you to back up.
What the hell is he doing?
Oh.
Hang on. Stop.
You see this high-fiving Daryl? For God's sake.
Get that thing out of my face.
Hey, look like you're going native, brother.
No more than you hanging out with that psycho back there.
Oh, yeah,
Shut up,
man.
Mel.
He is a charmer, I gotta tell you that. Been putting the wood to your girlfriend Andrea big time, baby.
Oh.
Andrew's in Woodbury? Right next to the governor. I told you to drop that.
Yeah, just put the freaking thing down, man. This isn't helping anyone. And killing Merle is not helping anyone. Actually, you know what? If we want to go back and defeat this and maybe even save Andrea, Merle is the one we need. But I can understand. And imagine how Maggie's going to feel. She's not going to be happy either.
Oh, man, look at this. Pathetic. All these guns and no bullets in me.
Shut up!
Shut up yourself, bunch of pussies, you won't.
Oh, unlucky Eagles.
How are you feeling?
She's not mine.
Where's her mother?
She died, man. I just realised I've got a whole lot of names to learn, for goodness sake.
It's only getting worse out there.
Like I said, we have a much larger group. A close-knit group.
Some may not be okay with this.
I wouldn't get too comfortable here.
We wouldn't be a problem.
It's not up to
It's
me.
not up to me.
I knew he was going to say
Then
that.
who?
You watch Carl have a huge influence on this.
The governor's probably on the way to the prison right now. Merle knows how he thinks, and we could use a muscle.
I'm not having him at the prison. You really want him sleeping in the same cell block as Carol Beth?
He ain't a rapist.
His buddy is.
He's gonna cut Merle loose and bring the last samurai home with
She's
us?
not coming back.
She's not in a state to be on her own.
She did bring you guys to us.
Exactly.
ditched us.
Why?
At least let my dad stitch her up.
She's too unpredictable.
Merle's blood.
If I'm honest,
No.
yeah.
Merle is your blood. My blood, my family is standing right here, waiting for us back at the prison.
Whoa.
And you're part of that family.
So there's already conflict.
But he's not.
Fine. We'll fend for ourselves.
That's not what I was saying.
Wow.
No him, no me.
Daryl, you don't have to do that.
Of course he
It's
does.
always Merle and I before this.
Like, I can understand why Glenn and Maggie and Rick are worried. Like, they have their reasons, right? But you cannot expect something like that. Because that is his brother. Whether he's a problem or not, that is his brother. I can't believe that they're actually...
Say bye to your pop for me.
Daryl, are you serious? Daryl!
We started something last night. You realize that?
Oh, no him, no me.
I understand his point of view.
Take care of yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, bro.
I've got Merle smug as well.
We patch you up, and then you are gone.
Jesus Christ. Like, maybe this is more beneficial. But do I... you know what? Do I think any situation without Daryl is more beneficial? No. And Merle's a smart ass and a smug idiot. But do I think he betrays his brother? Not really. Do I think he'd bring conflict? Yeah, but do I think we wouldn't be able to get through it in some way?
Little kid and a woman. Ask them for a hand. Get a hold of those weapons.
What?
Oh...
We do it quick. They'll never know what hit them.
These are good people.
This will be easy. A little kid, a woman, a girl, and a one-legged old man.
I don't think you believe this
Forget about
is
the
the
conflict.
right decision.
This isn't what we do.
Exactly. Come
Living in
on.
the past. This is survival of the fittest, plain and simple. And here we live. Out there we die.
Got some tools for you.
And they're helping them bury. I like this guy so much.
Appreciate it.
You want to take it from here?
You can see the effort they're
Need
putting
no
in.
help with the body?
We'll manage.
Let us know if you need anything else.
Thank you.
We've got some lovely people in our group, and so do they. I can understand his point of view, and I always will say that I'm trying to be very understanding in these situations. But I can never agree with it. People that haven't shown to be... Jesus Christ. Oh. Glenn's got a whole lot of demons, man. I feel like a lot of his problem is going to be feeling like he couldn't protect Maggie when he needed to.
I should have been there with you.
God
you were in no
sakes.
condition. But my girlfriend was. I should have been there.
Hey, you didn't come back with us because you could barely walk.
What about her?
Do you
Do you know what he did to her? Do you know?
Yeah,
Let's go!
I can understand his...
All the risk we took. Daryl just takes off with Merle.
He had his
family,
reasons.
man. That's...
You keep telling yourself that, Rick.
You want me to turn the car around, beg him to come back, throw down a welcome mat from Merle? This is the hand we've been dealt!
Oh,
Just get this out of here and get back.
God's sakes.
How many
Here's
injured?
a point, though. We went
No.
back, and we...
Steven says
No, we still saved
So where is
Daryl.
he?
Wouldn't open the door. Said he was in the middle of something.
Oh, wow. Look at everyone leave. I guarantee you some people are infected. Just stop, man. God's sakes.
hurt him! Don't hurt him!
Hey, I don't take orders from you.
These people are scared. Shoving a gun in their face won't help.
Exactly, Andrew. Just look at this, right? Oh my god, look at me. I've got a massive gun. You see that face right there? That face is going to have some serious development in the next few episodes. Someone's going to step up. And this is when, once again, I'm going to get this conflict about why I like Andrea. See? Infection spreading. Wait, how are there so many already? God's sakes, and they're going to have to shoot an actual person. And they're not going to understand this. They're not going to understand the fact that he needs to die.
Help him.
Help him, see what I mean?
Somebody, please.
They don't understand. And now they're going to see this as, well, they're getting the horrors of the world. That's what they're getting. This is the Oh! Philip! Bro, he ain't taking no for an answer. Jesus Christ. I mean, he never did, but bro, he just comes out just to shut everyone up.
Mom was proud of you.
That's the thing. Even if Carol was there, would she have been able to save her?
Please be down.
And here comes conflict.
Where's Herschel?
He's in the cell block. Where's Daryl?
Oh.
All right. He's alive. We ran into his brother. They went off.
I'm going to be honest with you. Like, we had very little experience with Merle. Very little experience. But how long did we last with Shane? I know, obviously, we had a lot of consequences because of that. Obviously, there were a lot of things that went wrong. But there were some things that were beneficial. I don't know how to view all that. I don't want to get into that because that's ages ago. That's yesterday. But my point is we haven't actually... I don't think we've really given him a chance. And I don't want to sit here and fight for his case because I know he's an ass. I know he's done horrible, horrible things. I've seen it. But I just think that there was another way. We could have... Like, it's just Merle. It's not like he was armed to the teeth, ready to take us all down. Like, we could have brought him in and we could have discussed this. We could have had a conversation about a better way.
He's coming back?
Poor Carol.
Dawn!
I think she's just broken. I think Rick made the right decision for the group, but it was not the right decision for Daryl, and Daryl is a part of the group. That's where that conflict is, you know. And I think him and Carol are endgame, so don't even start with this they won't see each other nonsense. Like, no way.
You put a round in a man's head in front of all those people and just take off? You have to talk to them.
Why?
Whoa.
They're panicking. They were ready to charge through those gates.
So let them.
He's done, like I
Those
said.
people won't last a day.
Those people have had it easy. Barbecues and picnics. That ends now.
Don't blame them for the mess that you created. They're
There
scared.
we go.
Well, I'm through holding their hands.
Challenging the
We're
governor.
at war.
Come on,
So
Andrea.
how was Daryl here?
He came for his friends. Other people you know.
She's been
Lan and Maggie.
completely honest.
Merle scooped them up on the run.
My friends
doesn't
are
care.
still alive and we're shooting at each other? You kept that from me while we were...
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
just a visitor here. Just passing
Oh. Nah. The more the episode went on, the more the series goes on, like, the more I think that what they had was kind of genuine. Like, I do believe he cared for her. So I've seen people commenting saying, I don't understand how anyone could, like, see the governor as anything but a maniac. But, like, it's hard for me because I haven't seen what he goes through with and does. I haven't seen where this leads. So you just gotta be careful because you guys know more. So one of the reasons why I do avoid the comments a lot of the time. You know my theory about the tally? Someone also told me that was wrong. Like, oh my gosh, please don't tell me. Like, it's like, I like having these theories. I like them being proved wrong legitimately. Because, I don't know, that's the whole point. I'll do this for the theories. And also, not just that, guys, but just remember, like, if I go the whole series without understanding a situation about a certain character, that's fine. I guarantee you if I rewatch it, I will pick that up.
Don't drive me out. Not now.
Where is it?
The whole town is out on the street.
Like, as much as I see this dark arc spiraling, he has got something here. Which he can prove me wrong, if he cares about it or not. He can prove me wrong, or someone will step up.
Take your sister inside. You came through. Like always.
I love
Sounds
these
like
two,
we have
man.
a new problem on our hands.
Yeah, Daryl and Merle pitted against each other.
Yeah.
What kind of sick mind does that?
Kind this world creates.
Exactly. I agree with Herschel. Like, I just disagree with anyone that sits there and thinks that he was always like that. I just disagree. Maybe some people were. But there are certain characters who are shaped differently by this kind of trauma. And I don't believe we should make our minds up about people completely based on what the apocalypse has done to them. Like, you know, like, is that... I feel just wrong doing that. It just doesn't feel... It doesn't sit right down here. But every time we get a scene with Carl and he's just like... Bro, it's so cool. And look at him just sitting there. Here we go. Jeez, didn't even say hello.
Not exactly a chatterbox, is he?
She kind of has Lori's ass. Don't you think?
Traumas like that, man. Everything that happened that involved Laurie's death will shape what happens next. Believe you me.
Shut up!
We work together, and we rebuild.
I kind of feel
Not
like this
just
place is getting
the
another
fences,
leader, you know.
The gates,
How's Philip going to feel
our
about that?
hearts, our minds.
Is he even going to
And
care?
years from now, when they write about this plague in the history books, they will write about Woodbury.
The thing I find conflicting about all of it is, like, the governor will in some way... you kind of feel like he'll want to be able to utilise his people, you know, to go and enact revenge, but I don't think Andrea will allow that to happen. Now, does that put this in a very, very dangerous, vicarious situation? We've got two people trying to lead these people in different directions. What's the name again? Oh, shit, I forgot.
Wait, you cozy in there?
I forgot her name. Oh no. Ass kicker. Okay, that's her name. It's almost like he seems ashamed, man.
Thanks for looking out for her. Okay.
This is I think this is the first time I've seen genuinely felt like Glenn is broken. Like, I think Dale's death broke him.
You're like my own son, Glenn.
But yeah, what was I saying? But I think this has truly hurt him because he felt almost helpless. Like, all that character development, that strengthening, and then he just felt like useless, you know? Like, that must be a horrible feeling.
You got your mother's spirit. And her stubbornness. Hey. Don't disappear on me.
I love this man.
How long before she can travel?
Have to keep an eye on her. Pretty sure she has a concussion.
You think the governor...
But it just kind of blew my mind because this guy here, I've forgotten his name. It wasn't long ago when he was being forced out and he proved himself. Like, it just feels like we've gone from one extreme to the other, from helping people or being merciful to being completely and utter cold. Like, there's no, like, we haven't found the middle ground where we can work out ways of dealing with this humanely in a more efficient way that doesn't require just isolation and kicking people out and not trusting people. And, you know, like, I think there are other ways.
Yeah.
Well, who's going to be the one to stand up for that?
Sounds like he's got a whole town. We're outnumbered and outgunned.
We could use some reinforcements.
Exactly.
I'm Tyrese.
Rick, just
Sasha.
shake his hand, man.
We're no stranger to hard work. We'll go out and get our own food. Stay out of your hair. Anything to contribute.
No. We can't just keep...
We've been through this.
Just talk, please.
Tomas, Andrew, I can't be responsible. If you turn us out, you are responsible.
I can understand why, because of what happened with Laurie.
For us.
I can understand.
Appreciate that. We all do. You're wrong on this. You've got to start giving people a chance.
Oh. Like, the conflict, man. And if... What the heck? Oh my god, that's creepy.
Why are you here? What do you want from me?
Dad?
Why are
Oh
you...
shoot, he's Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, that is bloody well creepy, man.
It's all good.
What are you doing? Hey, easy, Rick.
There's no need.
You don't belong here! Get out! Please!
Relax,
Get
bro.
out!
Relax.
Get out!
We'll leave.
This world has extracted its toll on this man. Okay, let's just start with this. There's a lot in that episode. Specifically, Rick's situation, the toll of leading, the toll of losing Laurie, the toll of all of it is becoming too much to handle as decisions continue to break him. Because, like I said, no, I don't think any decision comes without consequence. And I think right now, all he's going to see is consequence, because every single time he has put faith and trust in people, and every single time he's shown mercy, and every single time he hasn't done a shame, bad things have happened. And he's losing his sanity. We've heard Laurie's last words, right? We heard Laurie's last words. Let's just use those to describe this. What she said to Carl is, don't let this world turn you cold. Don't let this world make you make a decision you don't want to make because you think it's the wrong decision. Always make the decision that feels right. And I think Rick has lost that. Those final words need to be said to Rick. But I just don't know what to think. Like, at some point I want to see Rick come back. Now I'm going to compare this to a lot of people's thoughts on Philip. And I don't know about what Philip does, so I'm comparing it to Philip now. A lot of people are incredibly quick to jump to the idea of hating him, of calling him a maniac. He's been a cold person, he's killed people, he hasn't allowed people in. Rick has killed, obviously he hasn't, it's a little less extreme. I think he's a lot less further on, like he's just experienced his trauma, whereas Philip a long time ago experienced his trauma and he's re-experienced that again. Rick experiences trauma now. Now, if Rick goes on to make these decisions that are immoral, if he goes on to become this problem, I'm going to call it, are we going to jump to hate him? No, because we see it from Rick's perspective. That's what I think the problem is with how a lot of people view these characters, is they're seeing it from our perspective, the survivor's perspective, not from everyone's. They're not taking themselves out of their shoes and going, put myself in this person's shoes, why do they do what they do? Like, I personally believe judgment of character and learning about character are very, very different things, and they can't come separately. Like, if you want to judge a character, you have to learn completely about a character. But anyway, there's a lot coming with Rick and what he goes through, and goodness knows where that leads. I think we've actually all just seen Rick in his first real raw exposed state of not insanity, but like inability to lead, inability to make right decisions because of what he's experiencing. Now, does someone step up? What do? Does someone jump in and go, look, we need to start making just different decisions for the group? Does the likes of Glenn, Herschel jump in and say, let's help Rick be better, but let's also think about the group and what's the best decision? Is that not following Rick's lead? Is that, I don't know. Are we going through a dark place right now with the group? 100%. How do we navigate that? Can we navigate that with Rick? Do we need someone else navigating that? These are all questions that are going through my brain. But yeah, bar that and like all the moral conflict that every character's experiencing at the moment, with Glenn experiencing his conflict with not being able to protect Maggie, and Maggie with her conflict of being exposed to the truth of the world. It's just a dark place. I don't think anyone's having a positive at the moment. Maybe Andrea's the only one. I think she's sort of stepping up in a fantastic way. But I think, like I said, equally in the reaction, I think that puts her in a dangerous position with the governor. And that's the other thing, like, we're steamrolling now towards this governor against Rick, like survivors versus the governor. I don't imagine many people will stand with him. It just shows you how one moment can break a group's. You know, we saw the chemistry, we saw how much we're following Rick, the belief in Rick, the faith in Rick. We saw all of that. It takes one moment, one decision and one issue to splint the group. Goodness knows what trouble Merle will have caused. And like I said, there are a lot of problems now, and Rick's struggling because it's the governor, the issues with Laurie in the past and seeing the hallucinations, etc. Then it's Daryl wanting to leave with Merle, and then it's this new group, and then it's having a baby, and then it's Carl, and then it's intergroup conflict, and then it's just, oh my god, like his brain must be exploding and he hasn't even processed the grief yet. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see where the group goes, whether it sort of reformulates towards a democracy, more people step up, and we take the weight off Rick's shoulders. And I think that, for me, would be the one thing that needs to happen. We need to step in for Rick. Someone needs to sit back and help him. Complicated stuff, guys, and it's good to be back. But yeah, I think that's all I got to say. First, I just want to apologise, like I can hear the echoing, man. Holy guacamole. It has been a messy one, but it is good to be back. I hope this came out on time, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as ever, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. And of course, follow the Instagram, then remove 2Ds, and let me know down below what you thought of the episode, the reaction, and your thoughts, and I'll be happy to get to those as soon as possible. But yeah, anyway, that's it from me, guys. As ever, it's been your boy Dan. Thanks for waiting, and thanks for watching. I'm going to catch you next time. best way for me to describe it is that was a bloody mouthful.